Hey guys, so we're here back with another video. So on today's video, I'm going to be making some queso. So I'm sure at Chipotle y'all have tried the queso, maybe you haven't, or at another location, you know, somewhere else. I really don't like that queso, to be honest. So I'm gonna make my own. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take 2 tablespoons of some butter. You know. Okay, that's good. Right, gonna get that going. Let me grab a spoon. Okay guys, so my butter is melted. Now we're gonna add 2 cups of whole milk. Okay, 2 cups of whole milk. You're gonna let this start to simmer up a little bit. Once this starts to simmer, I'm gonna turn my fire up just a little. Then we're going to add the peppers and the rest of the ingredients. All right. Once I start seeing a boil, we'll start adding the rest of the ingredients. Okay. My milk is nice and hot. All right. So now what we're going to do is add, this is a poblano pepper. This is half of a poblano pepper. Okay. We're going to put that in there. These are 2 serrano peppers that I make sure you take all the seeds out, because that's where the spice is. Okay, I have my 1 small my raw onion. Sorry guys, I'm moving a little fast. Okay, we're gonna let this cook. Okay, we need to get these peppers and onions nice and soft. I'm gonna turn my fire down a bit, let that cook. All right, I'm also gonna add in my chipotle adobo sauce with the peppers, but I'm not going to use the peppers, I'm just going to use the sauce. So I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of this. Okay, now if you want to chop up the peppers, you could. That's not what I'm trying to do here. At least it doesn't call for the recipe, you just need the sauce. Okay, we're gonna let this cook a little bit, and then we're gonna add the other ingredients. Okay, now I'm gonna add in my cornstarch. I made a slur. You know, you just add some water, and then you're gonna pour this in. This is gonna help thicken it. See the difference? It's starting to thicken. Okay. Okay. And now what I'm going to also add in is my sour cream. So I have 1 cup of sour cream. Okay, make sure you get it all in. Mix this in. Okay. Cheese coming together. And now we're going to add in our cheese. Before I add the cheese, and I'm going to add in the salt and the pepper. Okay, just a pinch of the salt. I'm going to make sure your cheese sauce have some flavor. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Okay. I love when I can actually see seasonings in my food. You know, it got some flavor to it. Alright. Now, we're going to add the cheese. So, I have 1 16-ounce block of Monterey Jack and 1 white cheddar that I shredded. Okay. So, we're going to add a little bit at a time. We're not going to all add it at the same time, because you want to make sure you get it mixed in really well. Make sure your fire is on low at this point. Not low, but you know, not as high, because you don't want it to burn. Milk burns fast. And then I'll have that nasty burnt taste, and that's not what we want. Okay. Just keep stirring. Once you get that first set mixed in, okay, you're gonna add in some more. And I'm going to use this cheese sauce, this queso, for my steak nachos. And then I'm also going to just make some nacho chips extra on the side. So, you know, you could just eat some cheese and nachos. You may not want, you know, the whole thing, just as a side snack. Okay, that's mixed in. Now I'm going to add the rest. Okay. Make sure you get all your cheese. Okay, it's mixed in. We're almost finished. After this, we only have one more ingredient, and then we're done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my fire off at this point because it's hot. The cheese will melt. As you can see. See the cheese sauce. This looks really, really good. Okay. As you see, I'm going all the way around the pot, making sure I'm not missing no areas. I'm just going to taste it really quick. You can use some more salt and pepper. Okay. You know, you always want to taste as you go as well, because you might need a little bit more seasoning. You just, you know, you do it to your liking. But I will have the recipe in the description for you guys. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, because it's missing something. So I like to, okay, let's figure this out. This is my first time making it, guys, and I'm doing a great job. I'm so proud of myself. I love making new recipes that I never did before. You know, so it's a plus. Okay. Now let's see. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to add in my chopped tomatoes. Okay, if you don't like tomatoes, just don't add tomatoes in it. But I do. All right. And here's your queso, guys. It's finished. It's done. There's nothing else that needs to be done unless all I gotta do is place it in the bowl, make my chips, which you'll see me make the chips in another video, and we're finished. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channels. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'll see you soon. Bye.